Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome back to more Borderlands 2. I decided to forego the weapon guide, to be honest, because I just don't want to farm it, in all honesty, so I'm just going to showcase the weapon in this episode. This is the weapon I can drop from No Beard. You either get it or you don't. This is the stink pot. With pirates, we don't follow the rules. And so do I. But it's a Curse of Jacobs. And the first elemental Jacobs you can get in the entire game, I think. But if you want to see how it works, semi-auto, fires as fast as you pull the trigger and fires a little bombs. We'll be using it for a little bit. But yeah, enough of that. Previously, we made it to Oasis and completed the side quest there after saving a man named Shade. This episode, we're gonna make our way to meet Captain Scarlet. Let's make our way over.
Wait, you're going now? We were just beginning to connect.
Yeah, I just decided, just get myself a weapon. I had a 50-50 chance of getting it. So I decided, just forego it. Like, I could have found the other characters as well, but I figured I was gonna search some stuff anyways. Oh. This ain't good. Might have actually shown new interaction. I don't know if I did or not. But I didn't really mean to go on Zerk, in all honesty. Yes, this isn't a good way to show the stink part where I'm just going around one-shotting anything, but that's gonna happen at this level. Only other thing I could do is feint. I don't know, start a new playthrough at level 1 and try and tackle level 15 enemies. But there's a side quest I want to do around here, because we're going to shop a new piece of gear. Every map in this DLC, I believe, has a message in the ball quest. There might be one case where there isn't. But I want to get this one. This one can be a bit weird to get to. A walker jump is usually what gets you up here. I've always had to do a walker jump or a grenade jump. This one's going to give us a shield. We're going to go on over. Yes, this one's not too bad. Enemies are going to swap out to Sham at long last. Which gets to think finally he'll have a chance to die. And yeah, that's true. I intended to trade out to Sham when we did this DLC. The reason I chose it when I made the Salvador was just because it was simple, in all honesty. I guess literally it. I had no reason, I just figured I've been walking jumping. I could have used a transformer and that would have done probably an even better job. But I opted against it. I thought a transformer probably would have been a bit more of much. I could have had whatever shield I wanted and just used regular weapons. But I was going to do that for DLC regardless. So I decided, give myself weapons that were in the base game. That's why I chose TK's Wave. Honestly, I could have chosen any other Jacobs. That would have been better. I just figured TK's Wave was unique enough to show. Here, kill that sandworm. The next treasure is right over here. Could be a tough one.
After 2 years, 300 looted sandbars and 0 casualties. I think the man is starting to unravel. They want to kill us. They want to split the loot and head their separate ways. They don't seem to get the fact that our whole operation isn't about greed or bloodlust. It's about survival. Stop robbing ships. Starve. Split up. Die. I won't let that happen.
Now, I guess I never really explained why the Orphan Maker does damage to you in the last episode. It's because you get a blue weapon text. Well, like a light blue. Because of the various backlash Each of these Captain Blade items will give you a unique curse that's only exclusive to them. In this case, the Manly Man Shield, it adds explosive damage to all melee attacks. It's essentially a shield like the Love Thumper, but it doesn't do void damage. I'm gonna have to actually check on Little Man. About the Manly Man Shield's curse, because I actually don't remember. Okay, so the curse of the Manly Man Shield is that you take more elemental damage. But as a result, you get to add melee. Like you can see, my fist is lighting up. You can use this with Krieg and Zero and do an absolute good amount of damage. The Love Thumper is stronger, won't deny that. But if you're someone who likes to keep their shields up, then the Manly Man Shield is more of your playstyle. You could use it instead. It does the exact same job. Well, kinda. Love Thumper is stronger, but Manly Man Shields, you don't have to deplete your shield. But you do take more elemental damage.
Alright, well, Sandman wants your part of the compass, bitch. Hand it over.
And I'm being attacked. Great. Wonderful. Hey, stranger, you give me a hand with Sandman's boys. I'll make it worth your while, alright?
I guess I'm going to state the Sandskiff will one-shot sandworms, but it will take damage. In your own way, it is a cursed item. If you were in the high difficulty, sandworms are pretty much there to break your fang.
Killed them all. Nice. Get up here and we can talk business.
No, I want to punch your sandworm in the face. You can see it's pretty good damage, all honesty. Not a bad shield. There are just better performers out there, but I said I intended to swap out my gear, and I'm gonna do that. So unless I get an incredible shield from this DLC, that's not the Manly Man shield, then yeah.
Nice moves out there. You're a vault hunter, yeah? Never met one of you guys before. The guns, the power, it's all very striking. If you're looking for the treasure of the sands, you've come to the right chick. But, God, I'm being rude. I haven't even introduced myself. Do that a lot. Sorry. I'm, Captain Scarlet. Nice to meet ya.
And here is a fan favorite character, Captain Scarlet. People love her so much, they want her to come back as a future vault hunter, and I absolutely agree. She's great. But she's only going to give us a street sweeper.
Speed on the legend of the treasure, eh?
So the legends say that whoever gets all 4 pieces of a mystical compass will find the lost treasure. I've got a piece because I'm awesome, but Sandman has one too. Head to Haters Folly, kill Sandman, and get his piece of the compass. Sound good?
Will do. Now we do have a side quest. I don't think it gives us anything just yet, so I may just build up a nice bulk before we do that. We've many. Your Scooby Dogs, Declaration of Independence, and Smells Like Victory. That might actually be all the quests that you do on this ship, but I'll wait till later. Because I kind of want to get on with the story. Just a little bit. Now, Haters Folly is back in Oasis. I just realised that. Would have actually been faster to use the fast travel we got right up there. And now I have to take the stairs because the elevator is going to take too long. Oh joy. It's fine. I just completely forgot. My brain went oopsie for a second. That's literally what happened. You can go out here and there's like a climb or there's a slope. We're just going to use the fast travel to go back to Oasis because Haters Folly is right next where we got the quest for the Orphan Maker. Yeah. Another character I would like to see, obviously they're dead, but Captain Blade would be so cool because all of his gear screams Vault Hunter. And he technically was one because he found treasure in the sands. There is a quest here that I might grab, if I am right about it. If it's the quest I'm thinking of, you don't get a unique piece of gear, but you get something just as good. Yeah, you do.
Sir Hammerlock here with a bit of a job for you. I've heard tell some creature is sneaking around Hater's Folly, stealing treasure, slicing off faces and the like. Sounds terribly interesting. Hunt it down, would you?
Yeah, Hamlock's going to be making an appearance in, I think, every DLC.
If you're wondering why I'm sending you to kill Sandman rather than do it myself, first of all, good question. Glad to see you, taking the initiative. Second of all, Sandman's pretty strong and you're expendable as hell, so good luck.
Well, at least she's honest. Makes sense for a pilot to look at who's expendable and send them to do the dirty work. That's right, she's not sending the other men. She probably knows that they don't stand a chance, whereas we stand a slight chance. But yeah. I want to get this quest, the quest we picked up Grendel, because you get something really good out of it. You saw me the choice between two class mods. Spoiler alert, they're both amazing class mods, no matter which one you take.
So, there's a lot of water under the city of Oasis. What a surprise! Oh, sorry, I hacked into your echo device shortly after we met, so I can see everything you can. I get horrifically bored, and it's fun to watch you kill people.
Could have picked a better Vault Hunter to find fun killing people, Shade. Some of those not exactly the pinnacle of watching stuff to kill for fun. It's fun to see the numbers go up, but that's like literally it. Yeah, we're gonna kill Grendel while also getting some other stuff in this area. But this is a badass pirate. He's dead. He's a dead pirate. Unfortunately, that's the way this DLC is gonna go. I love this DLC, so it balances out with me not liking Salvador.
Thirst? Otherwise, the sight of that enormous spring might fill me with a tragic rage.
But Grendel is over here and we gotta kill him.
Find this creature. Please deal with it quickly. The poor fellow who echoed me about the situation, Jesse. Well, the creature wore his face like a dog's tongue.
Alright. There's Grendel. Yep, Bully Wands and Chrysalisks. Ah. And Grendel's dead.
Now, if you could return to the bounty board, we can see about stapling Jesse's face back onto his skull.
We could, but we'll not focus on that just yet. I think we do go this way leads back to the start. There might be a chest that way, but I honestly do not care. I'm gonna go back this way. So you can see now, walker jumping ain't gonna be that reliable. I could re-equip the shell. I still have it. I'm just not going to. It's a little unfair for it to be 94% in the state we're at. So I am not going to choose it. Anything we found from here on out is going to be legitimate, unless it's for a showcase, like the stink pot. I don't intend to use it for the rest of the DLC. Yep, another message in a bottle. Which, if you like melee weapons, this is the one for you. Well, kinda. There's two classes of melee weapons in my mind for this game. But we get a really cool melee weapon for this. It is fantastic on Zero and Krieg. Hence why I didn't play Zero for this DLC. I played Zero for the campaign because, let's face it, this entire DLC would be a melee build. And I don't think I can showcase boar well enough in this DLC. There is ways you can boar enemies in this. But there's only like one case where you want to boar something. So I am not going to do, like, that's why I did this as Salvador. It's a DLC I like, with a character that I'm just about. Well, not just a character that I think is overrated and people need to stop overrating him. Stop putting him on a pedestal. Every person does that in a Borderlands game, to be honest.
Until we stumbled upon some of Captain Blade's old notes about the lost treasure, that is. Together, Sandman and I found 2 pieces of Captain Blade's mystical compass. Then, because he's an idiot, I tried to stab him in the back.
Yeah, like, I figured Salvador is probably a one to do this because his DLC is fantastic. But let's see what else is going on. What's going on about Salvador being overrated? Everyone does that in Borderlands games. It's an unfortunate thing. Everyone has a favourite character, they put him on a pedestal. I was there all the time. But Salvador mains never seem to want to admit that Salvador is a walking glitch that with a couple tweaks you could fix. But I'm not going to complain about it. There are characters that you know I do like that are broken. And Borderlands 1 Lilith is absolutely broken, and so is Mordecai. Mordecai's trespass and Lilith being able to just kiss everything until it dies. They're obviously broken. And in Borderlands 3, there is a character I like, but I hate seeing people do one-lives to them. And that character is Zane. Now, I don't know about Borderlands 4. Borderlands 4 is coming out later this year. It might even be out by the time this Let's Play is upload. So, yeah. Whoa. Oh, he just blew himself up. Yeah, like Zane is a character I absolutely I do like Zane personality wise, play style wise. I love the way he plays in Borderlands 3. I just don't like people doing one lives to them. We ask why? He's easy, that's why. Oh, Buccaneers, I forgot to reflect the ammo. Yeah, you could say, oh, elaborate, Prof. Well, in Borderlands 3, by level 6, Zane gets lifesteal and makes him immortal for the rest of the game. Salvador's early game, people say is difficult. I disagree with that. Because usually a Salvador one life is get the Unkempt Harold. And any Moxie weapon, and you're done. Whereas Zane does that without having to get a weapon. This isn't a diss on Zane. Every Borderlands character has one or two gimmicks that people hate about him. So I'm not going to tell you, oh, you're playing this character, don't. But I do want to say, if you're a Salvador main, just admit you're walking around using the glitch 90% of the time.
Now I gotta kill you, your friends, and your family.
How would you even know where your family lives? Just ignore it. It's talking crap.
Here we go. The next treasure.
The cook I pretended to kill. They found him sitting around an oasis while I guarded the boat. After they strung him up, they got to talking. Found out I'd never killed another soul in my life. My guess is they'll raid the treasure room for guns and shoot me when my back's turned. Might as well let them do it. Rather be killed than have to wipe out my own men. That's all entry. Signing off.
Right, time to go over our new weapons. Let me just check what the curse is on it before I go over it. Curse. Okay, that's a fine curse. So we'll swap back to Stick Prophet. This is Captain Blaze Rapier. It comes in every element. As I end of a frame, trust home, it just doesn't come in explosive. But if you do want a version of this, get Slag. It always spawns with a blade, does 200% melee damage. As for the curse the Poison Fist. Well, while you hold it, you will take increased melee damage from all sources. So it's literally a double-edged sword. As you can see, land a melee hit, especially a critical one, and you're gonna kill stuff. It's a fun weapon on zero, because you could slag someone, stab them, or slag someone, stab them, and then keep the process up if you don't have deception. Now, after this DLC, you should not have to worry about deception, but hey. But it pairs quite nicely. Oh, and now I'm using... Now, if you did have 2 melee weapons, you could get the bonuses out together, I think? Okay, he just ran. Wow. Okay, I'm dead. They actually killed me. The Orphan Maker is pretty inaccurate. That's why you want a Rustler's version. For the double palace, so you get more chances to hit. Well, I think the mistake I made was Gunzerking my Holden's Fame, but you can stack 2 melee weapons, so you could get 2 APs together. And I think while Gunzerking, you do use them both at the same time. If not, then you should be able to add the melee damage together. Don't want that. Glorious guns. Yeah. Now climb up here. Open this up. Don't know why I said open like that.
Now you're gonna learn that big pain comes from small packages.
And yeah, here is Sandman and the Big Sleep. They pair up together like any badass on a, like any enemy on a, or any midget on a Goliath.
Before we need to find the treasure. I haven't the slightest idea where the other 2 pieces are, but you know, it's a start. Part of me feels kind of bad I didn't get to kill Sandman myself. But the other part of me is happy I got to chill back here and read the latest issue of Crime Fighter Frog. It's about a frog who fights crime.
Sounds very riveting. Yes, I made a frog pun. Sue me. But yeah, they're dead. Unfortunately, they didn't get to show off much, but there is a unique drop that I will try and showcase, because we didn't get it. As is my luck. When it's a blue weapon, I will never get it. When it's a legendary, apparently I'll get it in the first couple tries with a blade.
Dear diary, I know where the 3rd compass piece is. Hyperion's got it. Judging by what they've been saying over the radio, they think it's just some trinket. They're gonna ship it out on a caravan in the warm water. I just got it. Oh, wait. That jackass from Oasis is coming after me. BRB diary.
Well, that's lucky. Come on back to Wormwater so we can get the 3rd compass piece and be that much closer to finding the treasure.
Alright, but firstly we're going to turn in the Grendel quest. But upon killing Sandman, this lifter was previously locked, now opens. So everybody needs to way back up. But I'm a level of you. You can just walk and jump or grenade jump up there. We could have skipped this entire area in one go if we wanted to, I just didn't. But we'll just keep on running. I do like this place. There are quests down here later on. Including one quest that technically we could do. And by technically I mean we can fight a we can fight a post DLC boss without even having to shoot him. Yeah, I'll be showcasing that at some point. Well, I'll be showcasing it when I showcase all the other post-game bosses. But do you know right now, if you want to get some endgame gear, you can do it. There was the vendor from last episode who he spoke about a Seraph Guardian. There's one in this DLC. Well, I say one. There's one of them is the Safeguard is a boss that you get once you clear DLC. There's one here that we can kill without even having to shoot him. We can kill him with a single punch. But for killing Grendel,
Good news! You don't have to help me staple Jesse's face back on because he's dead. Hemophilia, oh.
you do get to choose between two class mods, Cocky Renegade and Grand Titan. Oh! I'm sorry, I'm picking that one. I actually meant to press up. But we did have two. The class mods you get from that quest are both always very, very good. I'm picking Grand Titan because there's more on it. Less show capacity, but more gun damage. I can't argue with that. Oh, shoot. It's just got the gun. That's fine, we can swap out. But yeah, if you like whatever character you're playing as, you'll always find two very good class mods to get from Grendel for that quest. So always do that quest when you get it. You get some really good stuff. Oh, one station. That's our class mod swapped out, so we'll head back to Wormwater. We group with Scarlet. 2 easy pieces. I should check the coin time actually, cause yeah, I know what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, we need to wait to Hyperion Caravan anyways. Yeah, when they say 2 easy pieces, they meant it. What you want to do is figure out where they go. I think, yeah, it's moving this direction. So we are going to intercept it from the front because we could be sneaky, but it doesn't matter if we're sneaky or not. Basically, there's a Hyperion control going around. You could say, oh, has Jack still alive? Well, maybe, maybe not. As far as fans, Hyperion has been taken over by someone else. That's why I believe. An awesome badass Lotus. They can be tough. Especially on the highest difficulty. This is basically the caravan from the dust. You can literally wade these chests. Have a high chance of legendaries, which is always nice. Well, I get one, probably not. Now once you do grab the objective, these guys do show up, and instead of these 2 red chests and this pirate chest, you will actually get a 3rd red chest.
Probably gonna kill each other later, but for now, I just want to say, well done. We only need one more compass piece before we can find the lost treasure. Come on back.
Yeah, we have 3 pieces already, which is just crazy. There's only 4 pieces of the compass, and we have 3. This DLC does go by really fast. I completely forgot. Like, all DLCs have different lengths. Captain Scarlet is a short one, to be honest, and you can tell that they used assets in Borderlands too, like the giant rocks and sand. The DLCs will change their theming later on and get longer and longer in terms of story content and side quests.
3 down, 1 to go. Once the compass is fixed, we'll find out where Captain Blade buried his treasure. I don't know where the last part of the compass is, but I know someone who might. His name is Herbert, and he lives out in the rust yards. Take that gift box over there. Hold on to that gift and don't give it to Herbert until I tell you to. And go meet up with him. Off with you now.
We will be doing that in the next episode, I believe. So, next time on Borderlands 2, we will head to the rust yards to find Herbert. The Hermit. I will see you guys then.